All right, guys, we are back. It's our year 2025, and I thought that meant we were over with the gender stuff, but apparently we're not. In celebrity woo-woo land, the gender stuff is still going on. And now, apparently joining the ranks of people like Sam Smith, Bella Ramsey, Jonathan Van Ness, Janelle Monáe, Emma Darcy, is our new, possibly non-binary queen, Lorde. Yeah, you know the singer Lorde. She's got that song, Royals. She was on the Hunger Games soundtrack. Well, now she says she feels like a man and a woman. What does that mean? I don't know, but let's talk about it.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
Guys, before we get into today's video, please like and subscribe. Yesterday, we're going to be talking about Lorde, who is on a self-proclaimed gender journey. She says on some days she feels like a woman, on other days she feels like a man, and she's recently spoken about this on Rolling Stone and some other interviews, and I guess we're going to dive into the idea that Lorde thinks she is both a man and a woman and where that might come from. I thought we were, getting out of the realm of gender confusion with everything that's happened recently, but I guess not. I guess it is still a hot topic within Hollywood.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Now, she said in a recent interview that she was speaking to none other than Chappell Roan, who's a new pop star on a meteoric rise. She's a cisgendered lesbian. Yeah, that's how we talk about people these days. That's how I'm going to define Chappell Roan. Now, Lorde says in a conversation with Chappell Roan, she was like, "So are you non-binary now?" And I was like, "I'm a woman, except for the days when I'm a man. There's a part of me that is really resistant to boxing it up. Boxing it up, meaning being held to the gender, sex, whatever phrase you want to use that you were born with. That's apparently boxing yourself in." And of course, Lorde is not a man and a woman. Lorde is simply a woman. But if she's teasing this idea, she's changing her style, she's changing her fashion, and all in anticipation of, I guess, a new album that's coming out this week or the next week titled Virgin. And I have to wonder how much of this is PR, like how much of this is just something to be a little avant-garde and unique and out of the box, as she would say, in coming out and saying, "Some days I feel like a woman and some days I feel like a man," because I struggle to even understand what that means. But we do have a little bit of video here in an interview that she did with Emma Chamberlain, where she gives us, I guess, a little taste of what it means to be male and female. Let's watch.
I've never seen anything like this from Tom Brown. Tell me everything about it.
Okay, so this is custom Tom Brown. This is my creation. It's something of an Easter egg. More will be revealed, but I just love the open back. To me, it like really represents where I'm at, gender-wise.
Yeah, I love it.
I feel like a man and a woman,
Yes.
kind of vibe. But,
Absolutely.
it's a take on the cummerbund. Tom Brown did all this deconstructed tailoring.
Did that give you guys any clarity? For me, no. Fellas, if there's any men listening right now, does it scream masculine when you guys have an open back? I don't get it. I mean, Emma Chamberlain really seems to get it. She's like, "Yeah, totally." And I want her to describe what "yeah, totally" means to her when she's affirming what it is that Lorde is saying about some days feeling like a man and others feeling like a woman. And I have to think that, of course, give her the benefit of the doubt that she actually believes what she's saying. I want to be charitable. She's coming out with similar works that kind of represent that fashion moment that I guess she had when being interviewed by Emma Chamberlain. She posted this photo of her with her boobs duct taped, and she wrote "Man of the Year," an offering from really deep inside me, the song I'm proudest of on Virgin. It's out next week. And we can see this sort of similar visuals here with the duct tape breasts and I guess the very masculine open back that's taking place. And to Lorde, I gotta say, girl, you are enough as a woman. I'm a fan of Lorde. I've listened to her music for quite some time. She was hot on the scene at a very, very young age, and she maintains her position as like a titan within the music industry even now. She just had a hot moment with Charli XCX on her album Brat with "Girls So Confusing." And funnily enough, the chorus to that song is "It's so confusing to be a girl." And they just say that over and over and over again. I guess she's a little bit more confused than the rest of us on that front, because you can't be a man and a woman at the same time. I can understand that she may feel masculine on some days and feminine on others, and you can show that to the world without having to say that you're a man on those days. And interestingly enough, like, Lorde is a very unique individual, it seems, a very unique artist, and she has carried that with her just boldly the entire time she's been within Hollywood. And I don't understand why that's that's not enough. To be in your package as a woman, in the box as a woman, this unique sort of avant-garde, flamboyant, androgynous individual who also happens to be a woman. It seems as though as soon as we reach a certain level of uniqueness or whatever we deem to be that level of uniqueness, we step out of the box of being a woman and now have to ask ourselves, am I non-binary? Am I a man on other days and a woman on the rest? I'm not sure that it makes sense. Why can't you just be a really unique iteration of a woman who's sometimes masculine and sometimes feminine? When we start to challenge stereotypes or the typical iterations of what it means to be a woman or to be feminine, that's when we truly come into our power. But when you challenge those things and immediately think, well, I must be a man on the days that I'm doing that, I'm not sure what we accomplish. But I think we're being sold that this is a unique way to express ourselves, and it's a unique way to come into our own and challenge our concepts of gender and sex. But I think it's in fact the opposite.
Yeah, I'd love to be a fisherman.
What, like a fly fisherman?
I'd be any type of fisherman. I think I would like to, one day I'd just like to end my days fishing.
To get some more clarity, I guess, on what Lorde is thinking here, she said in her Rolling Stone article that she's coining this term called the ooze, and it's the act of letting herself take up more space in everything she does, whether physically or creatively. Doing so opened the floodgates of her own identity. She says, my gender got way more expansive when I gave my body more room. Again, I struggle to understand what that means. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments. I know that we're all supposed to, make space and take space and be as big or as small as we want to be. But hey, we don't all just get to change up our gender on any given day. Sometimes we are born a woman and we are a woman. And you might be a really interesting, unique woman like Lorde is, or you might be some other iteration of a woman. Whatever you are, that's okay. But nonetheless, you are a woman. You are a she, her. You're not a they, them. You're not a he, him. And it's okay. In fact, it's even better when you can manage to accept that part of yourself and accept all the different ways in which you can show up as a woman or a man in this world. I've always thought it's been really regressive to think of yourself as something different as soon as you step out of the bounds of what we dictated to be feminine, of what we dictated to be masculine. So Lorde, if you're listening, dear Lorde, dear Lorde, I think you're a woman, and that's okay because you're a pretty cool woman. And even if you weren't cool, you'd still be a woman, and that'd be cool. And today's a short video because it's a short sentiment. I don't think there's really much more to say to this. And when we give this more time than it's worth or is deemed necessary for this conversation, I think we have it take up a little bit too much space. And sometimes in our little lonely lives as human beings, just like all the other human beings around us, we don't need to take up more space all the time. And we don't need to make our gender and our self-concept more expansive than what it actually is. And in the case of Lorde, what it actually is a woman. But guys, those are my thoughts. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, if you disagree with anything I said in this video, do get out, but do so respectfully in the comments down below. We encourage healthy debate on this channel. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified every single time I post a video for you guys, which is sometimes every day, except when crazy things are happening. But I think we're back, guys, and we're back with a vengeance. Let me know how you feel in the comments down below. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. Yeah, you better